Okay, we're back again for game 2 of our Regs series where we're trying to become the best Regs player in the world. I feel like I'm already there, we're just not ranked as the #1 player, but, who's better than Trauma? Nobody. But let's get to the game. Okay, we're playing the Baltimore Ravens. It seems like everyone you play on Regs with the Baltimore Ravens is going to run 2 men under. This guy was no exception. He was fairly decent. The Ravens will press you into the ground. Right there, we're trying to get busy with the little speed option. And we're doing a play with a few zigs, and we're able to hit one of them to the outside. I want to say that's that gun type open or whatever it's called. Kind of like that versus man. It works pretty good. A little backwards zig action in. Not open. Try to high ball it to the tight end. When in doubt, just throw up a high ball and it's 1-on-1, and a lot of times you'll get lucky. And we're able to catch the stem deep in dig for the touchdown. All right, he got the Ravens coming out, and I'm not sure what he's in. That's another thing about Regs. Folks will run any offense. You got to be ready for anything. It's not like playing Mutt where it's bunch and you pretty much know all the route combinations because they saw Kiv do it, or they're running their 818 ebook. So, sometimes I feel like that's easier to box than these just random formations you might face in Regs. You got to make some real adjustments for this because how you guard bunch, it's not going to work on these formations. Like, what the fuck is this kid even running? He's coming out in 3 wide receivers and the halfbacks kicking over wide, going into auto motion with Lamar. I mean, you just don't see this shit in Regs. Correction, you don't see it in Mutt. You see this kind of stuff in Regs. So, since he's on the right side of the field, I know the A-gap should come in. So we're going to give it a try right here. With a simple adjustment, nothing special. We're just going to man up the deep guy on the stack, the one that's more closer to the bottom of the line, and it came in, so we get the ball back right away. We're going to just run it right up the gut and go up like 14-0, and he's angry, so of course he's just going to come out with Ravens heavy, trying to run a QB power with Lamar. I guess he thinks that's the move versus dollar. Right here I'm in hot blitz with a safety walk down. I do my standard adjustments, I want to say. Like I said in another video, I kind of like hot blitz better than DB fire. With DB fire, if you pitch your line, that DB on the right, every time he's going to move like 10 yards over to the right. That should have been picked. Should have been picked, man. You know it, I know it, we all know it. Now, why is he going to high ball? Like, dude, you're fucking down 14-0. You threw a bot play that should have been an interception in it, and I got cheated. I lab this right here. If you stem that weird circle route, if they don't do the proper shave, then you'll get a free release and it'll be a touchdown. But, he's a man-to-man expert. So apparently he's actually shading the correct way, so it kind of wasn't open. So I had to take it with the quarterback. Was able to get 1 yard. I wasn't even paying attention, so I don't know what I did. Probably some type of dig return or backwards dig route that worked really well versus just about every coverage in the game. I really like those. So I kind of base my offense off a lot of those routes. And then we got the tight end, but he was able to click on. I was able to luckily come down with it. Sometimes you got to be better lucky than good, I would say. And we're going to stem down our cornerback versus man-to-man, and hopefully we can beat it. And he got bumped and held up at the line. That happens. So we was able to highball it in. I'm going to flip my play around to the wide side so we can get some action with this jet. Like to mix this in, because I've seen Comrade do it several Maddens ago. He had the edge seal pretty good, so we cut it back up middle. Okay, we're going to try our halfback sprint out play. I think it's called halfback sprint flat. And you get to roll out a little faster than a normal quarterback play, but he actually had decent contain. And we're going to hit him with an RPO for 7, so we're up 21-7. But as you're going to see, every time this guy gets some kind of luck break, he's going to high bolt or showboat or Deion Sanders it into the end zone like he's got a chance. He's fucking texting me. Right here, DB fire. We're going to set up like a cover 6 shell. Is that cover 6? Yeah, that would be cover 6. It wouldn't be a cover 3 cloud because we got cover 4 on the left side for a hard flat. Nobody's open, so he's going to take off with Lamar. I'm not sure if Lamar fumbles on Regs because he takes some hits, but I ain't had a game yet where I've watched him fumble. Again, that was hot blitz and had to use fire for that setup. So what we're looking at, first and whatever, and he dots me. I just have no 30-second defense. I'll come out trying to run two-man under, give up 20, 30-yard plays. I'm starting to think I'd be better off just calling my regular defense. He takes off with Lamar again, so I want to say Lamar got like 100 yards rushing probably already. We're going to run cover 3 cloud. We're going to man the slot because I feel like that's the primary target on most of these little bunch formations. Yep, he was going for a corner. His whole goal was roll out right. If the corner ain't there, we're going to take off with Lamar. What am I in right now? I think I'm in Maple with like 25-yard clouds and 5-yard purples. He don't have anything open, so what's he going to do? Take off with Lamar. So it's 15 seconds left, 2nd and 2. I want to say I spied somebody this time. He's going to break with Lamar, and I got scared, and I left my assignment, leaving the route open. So it's the start of the 3rd quarter. He got ball, screamed at him. He gave me enough time to make a million adjustments, so we got real pretty on that play art. See that? That looks real nice. It's amazing. He turned this little cover 2 with a hook zone. He still got screamed at by like 2 people that time. So he's facing 3rd and 10. And what is this called? 3rd and 10. I'm going to call it a pistol with 9 tight ends and wide receiver. And I'm going to motion out my halfback. So we're just going to send demons. We got that top blitz with both DBs coming with us with a mug. He picked it up fairly decent. However, we're able to click on, get the interception. And we're going to try to get a few yardage, bring it back. This kid's been running man-to-man all the game, so we was able to kind of glitch him on the outside with a certain route that you like stem all the way up, and a lot of times it'll win and get like the speed boost. So we was able to hit him with that. But it hits us right back with a fucking streak. I swear I give up more random slot streaks than for touchdowns than probably anybody else that plays. We're going to try the speed option. It's not as good as years past. Every once in a while you'll get a few breaks out of it. But I've noticed that he's coming out like quarters pressed. So I was like, fuck that. We went deuce close and we're just going to start running inside zones and we're going to play quarters. Because he should get pancake or heavy box or whatever they're calling it these days. We should be able to run on that fairly easy, I would assume. And we got like 15 gazillion yards on that one carry. So the next time he sees deuce close, he's up out of that. But he's actually in, I want to say that's Cub. More than likely it's like Cub Mike Blitz, because this guy does not believe in calling zone coverage. None at all. So we did a total bot play, hit him with RPO read flat. I'm not even sure if that play's banned anymore because I've seen people running in the MCS. So if it ain't banned, I'm going to use it. And if it is banned, I'm a Regs player now, so I'm still going to use it. Cry about it. I don't give a fuck. And we're going to catch him right now with a slot streak from Dagger. I think he got like 2 good slot streaks with those like stock fade routes. That's pretty decent, pretty good. So we're up 31-21, and for some reason this idiot took it out of the end zone. Never understood why you take it out of the end zone. And look at his completion. He's 41% that game. Look at me, 90.